What's up everyone, this is Cloud Chief, and in today's video I am going over Kingdom Hearts 3 tips and tricks. I'm sure many of you are aware, but what you choose at the beginning will actually set when you get your abilities unlocked and your HP and MP levels. If you pick Balance, you're going to start with 105 HP and 110 MP. If you take Wisdom, you'll have 90 HP and 120 MP. If you take Vitality, you'll have 120 HP and 100 MP. If you take the Warrior option, you will be getting melee abilities typically first. If you take Mystic, you will be getting magic abilities first, and if you take Guardian, you will be getting defensive abilities first. Also be aware that what you pick will affect the bonuses that you get from bosses. So taking like one type, like say Wisdom, is more likely to give you MP boost or max MP boost from a boss, as opposed if you took Vitality, whereas you would get HP boost. The next tip is that you can actually set Donald and Goofy's AI, and you should definitely do this. If you just leave it by default, Donald's curing will come across subpar compared to what it is in other Kingdom Hearts. So definitely make sure you set it to how you want them to act, and make sure you adjust it for certain boss fights when that comes up. You also want to make sure that you're setting your shortcut commands, but also be aware that in KH3 you now keep all your spells. Unlike the old Kingdom Hearts, when say you got Cure upgraded to Cura and it would just automatically update in the shortcut menu, it does not do that. So you need to make sure you go in your menu and set it. So you can have, say, Cure and Curaga set, although there would be no reason for that, although there may be a reason that you would set Fire and Fireaga, although I think you'd mostly just want to be using the higher tier spell. But they do give you the option for that, so make sure you're updating your shortcuts when you get new magic. So KH3 now allows you to actually upgrade your Keyblades, which is actually pretty interesting. So if there was a particular Keyblade that you really liked, especially the form change that it gives you, you can now upgrade it so that way you could be using one Keyblade throughout the entire game if you wanted to, and keep it relevant as you're leveling up and getting stats. All the upgrades for whatever tier require the same item across all Keyblades. So you might want to be somewhat careful what items you're using when upgrading, because if you happen to get a new Keyblade that you really like, if you burned all your items on another Keyblade, then you wouldn't be able to upgrade the new one if you like it better. I'm sure to some players this will come naturally, but KH3 gives you a lot of reaction commands, and they're not like reaction commands in KH2. These actually will kick off special abilities and often combo moves with your other teammates. Using these will make things much easier. Also, something that I wasn't aware of that it's good to know now, hitting left trigger will actually cycle through your reaction commands. So if you have a reaction command you want to use and hold another one for a little bit, then make sure you toggle through it so you can use the one that you want. If you want to get the secret ending, then you want to be taking pictures of all the lucky emblems, basically the Mickey Mouse symbol that they're hidden throughout the game. Make sure you're listening for the either Sora, Donald, or Goofy cues that they'll say, oh, here's a lucky emblem. If you hear that, you should probably take the time and take pictures, especially since to get the secret ending, you need to get all of them if you're playing on beginner. Normal, you'll need 60, and if you're playing on Proud mode, you'll only need 30 to get the secret ending. And the last tip I'd like to bring up is the difficulty. So currently at this time, there is beginner, normal, and Proud mode. There is talk of DLC coming where critical mode will be unlocked, but for me playing through, I honestly thought the game was way too easy playing through on Proud mode. So if you like any sort of challenge, I would just pick Proud mode to play through. It was honestly extremely easy. I felt like it was more playing on normal difficulty, even though I was playing on the highest difficulty that is currently available in the game. So unless you're one just to like go through just to see the story and you don't really want to deal with any type of challenge, then I would, maybe pick a lower difficulty. Otherwise, I would probably just stick with Proud mode at this point. It is honestly very easy with the arsenal of weapons and options they give you in this game. And that about wraps up my KH3 tips and tricks guide. If this video gave you some advice, then go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. And as always, may you have success in all you do.